Russia's use of its food export giant position as a political weapon is evidence that Moscow is exploiting international divisions over sanctions. Prime Minister Mikhail Mishustin said in a televised address that Moscow may reduce customs on commodities exports such as grain and fertilizers to friendly nations. Now, after invading Ukraine, Russia has increased its control over wheat supplies, strengthening the Kremlin's position in the global food supply to obtain political support and hard currency. Russia continues to lead the world in wheat exports, with record amounts sent so far this season. Meanwhile, fertilizer exports have returned to pre-war levels. In May, the country changed the formula used to determine the export tax on wheat, resulting in a reduced tax. 6 nations in Africa, which are close allies of Russia, will get free grain shipments after President Vladimir Putin's offer last week. The Russian State Duma is now on recess. Therefore, the implementation of that measure is unlikely until the 5th of September. According to United Nations, Russia's annual grain exports were over $10 billion before the conflict. Although relatively little when compared to the enormous energy profits, its significance extends well beyond financial considerations. West Asian and African nations who have abstained from supporting sanctions are major purchasers. Now, Russia abandoned an agreement that enabled Ukraine to securely move its grain to global markets through the Black Sea. US Secretary of State Anthony Blinken urged all nations at the United Nations to remind Russia to stop using the Black Sea as blackmail.
Kenya's foreign ministry called Russia's move, and I quote, a stab in the back. Every member of this council, every member of the United Nations should tell Moscow enough. Enough using the Black Sea as blackmail.